Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today, me and my wife, we are out here getting ready for us to go ahead and get all of our Scotchy babies in the ground. And what we're going to do here today, guys, is show you guys how we go about planting our Scotch Bonnet peppers. Make sure that they have a nice journey into maturity. Okay, so with no further ado, guys, right here we have a few amendments that we will be using inside of our holes for our Scotch Bonnet peppers. And of course, yes, the reason why I have these amendments here, even though I have already have some inside of the ground, but these right here is a few extras to get our peppers to lift off. Okay, and so right here, as y'all can see, what we have is some Gardener Tone. And you know, this is a little fertilizer I like to put inside of the holes. But now remember, my soil that is here, I amend them with goat manure and also chicken poop. So we don't really need that much of this right here today, but we are going to put a few inside of the hole, because guess what? I want these Scotch Bonnet to have a great start. Now right over here we have our Maker, and it has a whole bunch of different organic matter inside of it, pretty much a compost. And that is it right there. But guys, now if you all don't have Maker in your area, you cannot find it, hey, and I'm going to show you all real quick why we are using that Maker. You see how nice and fine and loose that soil is? That's what I like with this Maker here. It doesn't have all those big wood chips in it. I don't like all those big wood chips. Okay, so that's why we use the Maker. But if you cannot find Maker in your area or simply wherever you live, it's okay. You can still go ahead and use the black cow. You have something, camera lady?
Yes, the Maker is actually out of a company from South Carolina. It says Stout Ollie is a division of River Run Farms in Ellery, South Carolina. And they actually have a phone number, so and a website. So you could actually look them up to see which vendors carry it in your area if at all possible.
That's right. And so guys, if you don't have it, it's okay. You can simply use your black cow. Now, over the years of buying black cow from different vendors, different people, we have come to realize that not all of them are created equal. In certain areas, it's a whole lot better. Okay, because
same outside bag,
same outside bag, but when you get inside, you have big old wood chips and all that different kind of stuff. So that's why we stick with the people who we buy these from. It's more in a little up-class neighborhood, and we go there and get them. It's the same price, but they give them the better stuff. I'm just throwing that out there, you know. But nonetheless, guys, with no further ado,
so that's your 333?
Yeah,
your organic garden tone, yep. Your Maker, and your black cow.
Black cow.
Okay.
And of course, we can't do
the star
anything
of the show
without these guys these ladies right here. We don't need no guys, because we need something that's going to produce.
Absolutely.
All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is pretty much, they may fall over just a little bit. Pretty much gonna go ahead right now and lay these on out, just like you see with the other ones over there. And I'm being gentle with these little babies here. So we're gonna go ahead and lay them out right now. All right. Okay, guys, and so now that we have our Maker and black cow, simply gonna go ahead, pour inside of our bucket there. We're going to put these two in.
What you looking at, like half a bag?
Okay, and so pretty much half a bag of the Made to Maker and almost a whole bag of Black Cow.
Okay.
All right, and look at this Black Cow right here. See how nice and soft and loose
do that over the
that
bucket,
is.
you losing some goodness.
Yes, yes, we don't want that. All right, and so what we're going to do, guys, is we're pretty much going to get our hand in the dirt. All right, and mix
That's some beautiful black gold.
all that goodness together. Down to the bottom. Getting my hands dirty. That right there is it. Now before I go ahead and start putting that in my O's, what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab my gardener tone. I'm simply going to use a cup. Tell you what, old-fashioned way. Going to use our hands. All right, so just about that much inside of the holes. All right, come on along, camera lady. And real quick here, guys, just a little side note. And as I was out here digging these holes, right, we had quite a bit of peppers that was, falling off, that was old and dropped on the ground.
From when? So remember this area last year, guys, is where we did have Scotch bonnets planted.
Yes.
So when he says that peppers were old and falling on the ground, from the pepper plants from last year.
Right. And so as I was digging the holes, you wouldn't believe it. And it's all throughout the garden. Look at that. That is a little baby Scotch bonnet sucker. Seedling. Yes. Yeah. And so I've been digging and I've been seeing them, and I say, hey, you know what? And that's just to let you know how good these seeds are. They are real strong when it comes to germination. All right. And these seeds went through the winter.
Yep, outside.
Yes, went through fall, winter, and now, of course, spring.
We're trying to wake up.
Okay, and so they're coming up out of hibernation, right? And what I'm doing, as y'all can see, just so I can get this process to move real fast, I'm going ahead, doing it step by step. That way, I'm not wasting any time, okay? And another thing, if y'all can see, there is no sun. There is no sun outside. Now, whenever you are getting ready to plant any plants, any vegetables or anything like that, it's best to do it when the sun is going down. That way your plants don't go through a whole lot of shock or stress, okay? And so let's get into laying this fertilizer out, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, and so now we are coming in with our Black Cow and also our Made to Maker, and we're gonna go ahead and throw inside of the holes. Pretty much that's a good handful, about that much right there, putting inside of the holes. And also, as we're going to talk a little bit. If you notice, it's a little bit of difference here inside of the garden. Yes, guys, we did went ahead and bring in some landscaping fabric to keep the weed down, to keep the soil nice and at that right temperature, not having that sun just sucking out all the moisture and everything from out of the ground. Okay, so once we get ready to plant these peppers, what we're going to go ahead and do is explain a little bit about this landscaping fabric, that you want to be very careful not to burn your leaves on your Scotch bonnet peppers. Okay, and we'll talk a little bit about that, what you need to do to keep it from being burned. All right, so let me get my little shovel and let's get to loosening and incorporating the fertilizer with the soil, and we're going to go ahead and plant our Scotchy babies. All right, first pepper that is going in this row right here. Now also another thing here, guys, if you notice, we also install drip system. Okay, and the reason for all this here inside of the garden is to cut down on a lot of manual watering. Okay, the weed fabric is to keep down, also keep down the weed pressure inside of the garden, and it just helps me to be able to do something else inside of the garden. If someone ever asks for Mr. Humble, where is he? Just let him know, hey, he is in the garden. Okay, that's where I'm at. But so guys, enough talking. Let's go ahead and move into the next step. And all I'm doing right now is pretty much working that black cow, that mater maker, and our gardener tone inside of the soil. And we don't like to just focus on one hole. We're going to go ahead and do them all. That way we can have a real nice system moving inside of the garden. All right, and I'm telling you guys, these large mounds here in the garden working out just fine for these peppers here as well. And stay tuned, we're going to let you guys know the reason why we go about mounting up our rows so high. I know some of you guys may be trying to figure out, hey, why is he mounting those rows so high? Hey, there's a method behind my madness.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. And I'm going to share that with you guys, because guess what? I'm not just out here to keep all the knowledge to myself, or I'm not just here to want all my stuff to grow good. I want yours to grow good as well.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, and so we are down to
The last,
our last
hole in this row.
Yes. All right, guys. And so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go back up to the hole I first started at. I'm going to start right here. And now what we're going to do right now, I want to see what's going on behind here. Now, like I said, these peppers, they have been partying ever since they got in these party cups, black cups. So now, let's go ahead. Come close, camera lady. Let them get to see what's going on. And look at that. That is beautiful right there. Now, this pepper right here, guys, is not root bound. So I'm not going to loosen the soil around it. I'm going to put her in the hole just the way she is. But another thing I want to show you guys real close, hopefully the lighting is good. You see all that white spurs and stuff coming off on those roots there? That let me know that these roots, they are very healthy and they're still trying to find new home. And so therefore today, what we're going to do, come on and watch it. We're going to put them inside of their new homes, guys. Yes, the Scotchy babies. All right, I'm going to move that soil just a little bit and I'm going to drop her in just like that and I'm going to backfill all that soil back on around, and I'm just going to go ahead and give her a little firmness around there. All right, just a little bit more firmness, and that right there is Scotchy Baby planted. All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is show you guys another demonstration. But if y'all can see, all these right here is going in the ground tonight. So what I'm going to do,
Round one, right?
yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna run my extension cord, and I'm going to run my floodlight, and I will be out here all night.
Not all night. It's not gonna
Well,
take you
not
all
all night,
night.
no. But I'm gonna be out here
Probably
planting.
till it gets a little dark.
Yes, I'm gonna be out here planting these Scotchy babies right here, and so I want y'all to go ahead and stay tuned. And tomorrow morning, we're going to go ahead and show you the finishing touch. But let's plant this last one right here. Well, not the last one,
right,
but this one right here. All right, and so that is it right there, guys.
What about that leaf resting on the...
Right here?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the things that I was talking about with these landscaping fabric, whenever you get ready to plant your Scotch Bonnet pepper, you have to be a little bit careful. You want to have some kind of barrier on this landscaping fabric right here, because all the leaves that are closest down to the landscaping fabric, what will happen when that sun gets real hot, you got to understand that black draws a lot of heat. And so what happened, it burns the lower leaves, and later on, that's just temporarily for a certain time. Once these pepper plants get bigger and they start shading your fabric, you don't have to worry about trying to protect the leaves anymore. The leaves will protect the fabric, and it won't get hot. Okay, so, but what you can do if you don't want to get your leaves burned, you can simply get maybe some sawdust or something like that, mulch, and put around the base of your plant, and that right there will keep it from burning. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish planting these peppers, and tomorrow morning we will bring you guys back so y'all can see the finishing touch. All right, so you see I have my work cut out for me right here. I'm going to go ahead and get into it right now. Okay, and so I am back out here early this morning, guys, to pick up off where I left off at. Now, of course, y'all know it got dark on us, so we went ahead, put everything in the ground last night. And so we are back out here in the morning now, just to kind of give you guys a overview of what it's all looking like. Now, one of the things, as I was sitting down and I was thinking, I don't think I brought you guys in to let you all know the size of the width of my rows, and also how wide, how far apart did I plant the plants. Okay, so I think it was good that I had to sit down and catch myself. But yes, so these plants right here, they are planted 2 feet apart. Okay, we have them planted 2 feet apart. Now the width of our rows, you know, yes, we went a little bit wider. Now,
yes,
if y'all been following the channel and see how these peppers here grow, I had to expand the rows, or the walk path.
The walk path, guys.
Yes.
The walk path.
So our walk path right here in these rows down here is pretty much 20 inches wide. Okay, and so we're at 20 inches wide. So pretty much we're looking at right at about 4 feet width of these
from plant to plant.
Yes, so they have enough space to go ahead and expand, and I still have a little bit of room to walk through. Now, as these peppers here grow, We'll see if that is
Yeah,
accurate.
because last year
All right.
we struggled to get through.
Yes, we did. So we'll see if that's accurate, guys. And one of the things that we like to practice here on the homestead, don't get me wrong, in the past, yes, you come on in and it's late at night, you know the plants need water and we'll water, but it's a good practice to make sure you water your plants first thing in the morning. It's better that way. It keeps down a lot of mold and mildew
Hmm.
off your leaves, and it's healthier for your plants. Okay, so with no further ado, what we're going to go ahead and do right now, and of course, like I said, we have our drip system in the garden. I'm happy about that. Definitely going to save a whole lot of time. And so what we're going to do right now, we're going to turn it on and
Give them a drink.
give them a drink. Okay, guys, and so just turn on the drip system. And so right now they are taking a drink. And so we're going to run it for right at about 10 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and shut it off. But now I want to go ahead and show y'all a quick little shot right here of what's going on with the drip system. If y'all can see right here, it is just dripping, dripping, and so far it's looking really good. I'm excited. So with no further ado, guys, that right there is it. A complete, what you say, growing guide?
Yeah.
Complete growing guide of how we plant the Scotchy babies here on the
Hmm.
homestead. Okay, and I pray you guys take something away from this right here. I don't think you guys can go wrong. If you do it step by step, I don't think you'll go wrong. Okay, and as y'all can see, everything is in the ground, and now it's just monitoring these plants, making sure there's no aphids or anything like that coming in to plague our plants. But guys, I pray you guys take something away from this here today.
Hmm.
And just want to say thanks to each and every one of you guys on out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. Now, you like the content you guys got here today, throw that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and also share this video right here with someone out there that you think this video may be helpful to. Okay, and so that is it right there. How to grow Scotch bonnet peppers. Thanks for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead.